Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen. What is happening? Today you get the eyelash reveal. Ah, what a day it's been, guys. Bitcoin does nothing. That's usually the case. Whenever I'm not streaming, Bitcoin doesn't do much. What is going on, pattern watchers? What is good? Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Gonna keep it mellow with you guys tonight, man. It's been a long day for me, man. Tino and Lambo. When Fiat Punto more like. It's all about the Puntos, bro. Oh no, I ain't running out of parts, Helen. Nah, we've got the left ear. We've also got the right ear. We've got the left elbow. We've got the right elbow. Right, there's two of everything. What is going on, pattern watchers? Mad love and respect. Let's get on with it, man. Let's have a conversation, man. Milad, what's happening, bro? What is good? All right then, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I want to apologize for not being able to go live today. Had myself a little bit of a scenario. Not to worry, nothing to do with the mini market maker. It was a different scenario, but that's all been put to bed now, so happy days. All right then. What on earth has Bitcoin been doing today? In my absence, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin did nothing other than a little burp in the charts, and that was it. The action today has been on the Nasdaq. That's what's been going on. The Nasdaq has been bringing that fire today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been keeping an eye on Nasdaq quite a bit today. Okay? But what we need to be aware of, ladies and gentlemen, is tomorrow. Now, this live, I'm not going to chew your ears off. I'm not going to be screaming and shouting. I'm not going to be doing anything like that tonight. Tonight is just a straight up warning. At the start of every new month, the first Friday is when the non-farm payrolls come out. Has today been engineered for tomorrow's news announcements? You see, the word on the street says, ladies and gentlemen, that on average, non-farm payrolls is around 200K. All right? So check this out. Job creation is an important leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity, also called non-farm payrolls, NFP, employment change. What's this going to reveal to us, ladies and gentlemen? Well, let's just look at the narrative. Unemployment claims today came out at 219K. Okay? Anything above 200K, all right, is probably going to support the fact that the Fed is going to get very tight on its monetary policies, and that's going to weigh on the stock market, ladies and gentlemen. And we know what that means in the stock market. We know that Bitcoin is going to have a hard time moving up. So whatever happens tonight, guys, I would recommend that you finalize your positions, because if you haven't made money on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, why are you going to wait till Friday when the most manipulation is going to happen? Simple as. You're going to get caught out. Anything that you earn on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday is going to be given back to Mr. Market Maker. It's like Friday's the payday. Now, Fridays are known for something. We go back to this cycle, right? Let's just look at the logic here. Principally, this would be Sunday, Monday, all right? So we got a day one rise, right? Let's just say for the example in Forex, this is Sunday. This is Monday. This is Tuesday. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. This is Friday. And then this is Sunday. That's in the week of Forex. Remember, Forex operates only 5 days a week, all right? But in crypto, it's a little bit different. You see, this would be Saturday. Yeah? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? Now, the logic says that where we are right now, based on the way this structure looks, is we are here in the cycle. Now, if Bitcoin can't hold this range, ladies and gentlemen, given that the 800 EMA has shown good support, if it can't break beyond this zone, ladies and gentlemen, it's yippee-ki-yay to the downside, and that's a fact. There's a reason why they're holding it out today, because of tomorrow. Look at the dominance of the dollar. Last night, said it to you guys in the live stream, okay? And I had one bro saying to me that I'm misleading people. Nah, bro. I do not mislead anyone. I give you the facts. I give you my assumption, my logic, based on my time in the markets. Am I right all the time? Hell no. And neither do I claim that I'm right all the time. Never. But if I can give you an understanding of how the game works, you see, not everyone will trade at the same time. Not everyone will have the same criteria to open a trade. I'm going to appeal to the person that's going to hear what I'm saying. And if you don't like what the chart is doing, then you've got an emotion attached to the marketplace. No time for that in here, ladies and gentlemen. No time for that. You will be the liquidity, the sell side liquidity, and you don't want to be that person. Because it's clear as day, given that 95% of traders lose, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem. You remember we marked off this range with the dominance of the dollar. I believe it was with the patrons I said it to. And now they've come back straight into that vector candle recovery, all in preparation for tomorrow. Everyone was convinced that the dollar was going to take a nosedive to the downside, but last night's gap down was the clue. Look what they did with the gap. Of course they're going to fill it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the dominance of the dollar. What do you expect? Did they prepare the dollar? Is this the move to the upside? Are we now going to get it solidified based on the non-farm payrolls tomorrow? That the Fed is going to get even more aggressive. Now they're already talking. They were talking about in the last meeting 25 to 50 base points. Now 50 to 75 is on the cards. Like, what's the story, man? Yeah? Let's just roll over to the yields for a second. Oh, wow. Tell me something new. Yields go up. Nasdaq goes down. Let's add the minis. There you go. There's your disparity. Yields go up. Nasdaq goes down. Why? Because it's too risky to have to get positions now in the Nasdaq, ladies and gentlemen. Stocks aren't favorable anymore. We had some earlier on today. Where was it? I think it was, Waller or Mester today, talking about the idea that the markets have fully priced in things. Man, don't chat wet to me. You think that by saying that, that's going to cause the market to make a move just because you said it's been fully priced in when the Fed's going to be increasing basis points by 50 to 75 in the next meeting? Like, bro, come on. Let's get with the flavor. As long as there are people tomorrow, more than 200K, all right, then we've got a situation on our hands. They're projecting 248. They projected 205, but it came in at 219. This figure is likely to be a little bit more. So what I'm saying to you guys is just to be careful tomorrow, man. Don't do nothing wild. Pay yourselves. Euro. Now, we were anticipating Euro to continue with its move up, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately, Euro takes the nosedive back into the green vector candle recovery zone, and so far is stalling in that region. And we got another little vector candle zone. Remember the exercise that I told you last night, ladies and gentlemen? If you are new to the channel, go back in the charts and mark off points where the vector candles get recovered. Well, you could have done that today. Yeah? What a story, man. What an absolute wild story today has been. Let's have a look at Ethereum for a second. Then I'm going to do a few coins and then I'm going to see you guys off because I've got a face reveal to sort out. Here we go. Ethereum. Again, consolidating, choppy, whippy, wacky, mad price action. Look what Bitcoin did earlier on today, man. Like, people paid the price. Look at this madness right here. When this sort of stuff happens, ladies and gentlemen, okay, it's an indication that there is a plethora of liquidity for Mr. Market Maker to come back into. Okay? Now, when you see this sort of thing, the principle says that we expect price to come back into that zone at some point. But the force of nature that forced price lower and they didn't bounce away from it could be an indication that this might be a little bit of a problem for Bitcoin. You see, Bitcoin today did exactly the same thing as the Nasdaq, and it kept on testing this daily open. If you were scalping today, then you may have seen a little bit of success. But I was keeping an eye on Bitcoin on my travels today, and every time I looked at my phone, Bitcoin didn't do anything. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't do a live stream today, because I just would have been talking about nothing. All right, Bitcoin did take a little bit of a nosedive earlier on, but we expect that in the New York Brink session itself. Like, come on. Vector candle recovery, yippee-ki-yay. Done. Happy days. Come back into the range, vector candle recovery, done. Happy days. And then one more. Little one here, and then a little one here. Why did we understand that? I'm not saying to you to simply just pull up vector candles on the left side of the chart and then say, right, I'm going to go short because they're going to come back into it. That's not the case. I remember I had a conversation not so long ago with Mike. We were talking about the idea that there was one vector candle that didn't get recovered, and it took nearly 7 months for it to get recovered. But then the argument was, do vector candles get recovered or not? Well, if it took 7 months, did the candle get recovered? Yes, it did, which is always the case. If I say Bitcoin to go up and you say Bitcoin to go down, Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin goes down, who's right and who's wrong? At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's all BS. Let's be honest. This game is full of trickery. The vector candles themselves are designed to make you aware of traps. Classic example right here. Stopping volume candle, swipe the liquidity. Where did they go for the liquidations today? Let's have a look. Oh my days. What did they take? They took 6, 3. Nah. Come on, man. There's more than that. They must have. That's why. They must have took a lot more liquidation points right there. Have a look. Okay, then here we go. So we had 105. 270, again 270, 340, 219, going all the way up, 224, 237, all the way up to 237 again, to 314. Ladies and gentlemen, about $1 billion worth of short liquidations got had in that split second. Just that right there. Wow. What a story. Mr. Market Maker, the thief. He's the thief of the game. You know what some people always say to me, man, why'd you glorify this market maker? Because without him, we don't have liquidity. Simple as. We don't get the luxury of trading with leverage. As much as I tell you to be aware of it, we won't get that luxury if Mr. Market Maker isn't there. You'll be having to buy Bitcoin by the price. Okay? Ain't no 100x. All right? Ain't no 1x. It's just, can you buy it at 20K? Okay, I'll buy at 20K. It's like in the New York Stock Exchange, or if you're going to trade futures markets. Yeah? You buy one contract of the Nasdaq. How much is it going to cost you? Check it out. Look, it's going to cost you $11,505 to pick up a contract of the Nasdaq. One contract. Okay? And you got guys throwing 30, 40 contracts at a time. Scalping 30, 40 contracts on the Nasdaq. Big money. Now, looking at Bitcoin, guys, I'm going to tell you to sit this one out. And I've had people say to me, well, every time he tells me to sit it out, I just feel like saying to him, Tino, go. You know what I mean? But I've sat through every single non-farm payroll that you can think of, ladies and gentlemen, because I always made myself believe that I would always manage to beat the market. And every time I got the beating. You know? What's going on here? Let me have a look at some of your comments, man. I'm just venting out today, guys. I am venting out. All right, then. What have we got here? Nate, gold and silver. You know what? Check this out. Gold has got a very interesting correlation. Silver's got a very interesting correlation to Bitcoin. Check this out. It all depends on which one you use. Yeah, let's just use this bad boy right here. Okay, so look, this is silver and this is Bitcoin on the 5-minute time frame. Just as good as exactly the same asset, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? But then again, you know, gold and silver, same category, trading exactly the same. Can we find any disparity between the two? Who moves first? Which is unlikely silver moves first, but palladium does well. Q platform, TLM looks good. Kino, stop talking about it, bruv. I'm going to stop talking about it, man. I'm going to take a break. Where are these vector candles in trading view? Just type traders reality in trading view on the indicators, and then you'll be happy days. You'll have yourself your indicators, okay? Tino, my crystal ball is not working anymore. Bro, you obviously got sold the wrong crystal ball, bro, because none of them work. Why haven't I done the face reveal yet? Because I've got to do this video for this face reveal, man. It's a very big thing. It's a very big thing, this face reveal, man. You get to see my face for the first time in, what, 2 years? Oh, my days. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. Have a look at XRP. There we go. XRP to itself. Like, look, today, man, it's been a treacherous day. Did anyone take any profits from the markets today? And I'm talking trading today. Trading these environments. Did anybody take any profits from the market today? Mad love, me lad, man. You need a pinky toe. Without the blur. You didn't trade today? Okay. Happy days, Peter, man. You took a trade? Please, BNB. All right, let's have a look at BNB. What's BNB doing, man? You guys are killing it. Oh, my days. What's BNB doing? Oh, shoot. Nice little M formation right there. Who exploited that bad boy? Who took that? Oh, I see a lot of you have actually been trading. You know, some of you sat out. Slapped the market maker and took his peas. Listen, there has to be some respect to the Mr. Market Maker, because at any time he can get you humbled in this game. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been many a times humbled by these mother market makers. Like, oh man, if only I could only say what I want to say on this bad boy. Anyways. Anyone exploit BNB, because BNB's formed a very good structure. And you know what? Let me tell you this. When Bitcoin's doing nothing, altcoins are the best assets to trade. Okay? They are the best assets to trade because they are all about movement. All right? Complete movement. You know what, bro? Never meet your heroes. I hear what you're saying, but I ain't going to be a pig to people, man. If I see someone that recognizes me and say, oh, you traders reality, I'll be like, no. All right, listen. For anybody new to the channel, go to the indicator search bar and type in traders reality. And that bad boy will appear at the top right there. That's all you need. Traders reality. Once you get that, it will print to you this. I advise that you use predominantly Binance, because that's where most of the volume is traded, okay? When you start using Bitfinex or maybe even, I mean, Bybit's all good, okay? But when you start using other platforms like Femex or Coinbase, you will notice that there are vector candles on Binance, but not on Femex. That's just a liquidity thing, okay? The data might not be the same. That platform might not get that much liquidity. It's a number of things, okay? But if the vectors are present in Binance, then you're good, okay? When you and Trade Travel gonna do a collab, she's holding out the method. She's holding out the method over at TikTok. I know, yeah. I know she is, man. I'm gonna do a collaboration with her, man. My first collaboration has to be, I mean, I've got a list of people. I want to get Jason. I want to do Uncomplication. Who else do I want to do? I want to do Mr. Beast. I want to do Jake Paul. I want to do Andrew Tate. I want to do... Actually, no, they come to my platform. They get invited. Can't roll with the pattern watchers, man. You have to be a pattern watcher to be amongst the pattern watchers. This is... you. I'm not even going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even going to get into it, man. Okay, what you got here? Look, you know, tonight, man, I'm not even chatting about the charts, guys. Like, you know, just throw me a couple of coins. I just want to chill out. It's been a mad day for me, man. Mad days. Just want to disconnect. Kick back. Chill. Just let me chew your ears off for a bit. You suggest Bitcoin goes down tomorrow. It's not what I suggest, bruv. It's a case of... if you believe Bitcoin is going to go down and you have done a series of analysis that says Bitcoin's going to go down, bruv, you need to put the money in the chart to understand if your analysis is going to hold true. Because you can't do the game of... to play the game of foresight, okay, the money has to be put down. Now, I'm a day trader. I hate swing trades. Because then you see this BS happening in swing trades, ladies and gentlemen. This madness to the upside, to the downside. I want to be in, fast out, done. Yippee-ki-yay, I'm out, finished. Quick date, done. Hard to get into speed dating. Before I even sat down, I'll be like, no, thank you, and I'll be off. That's how quick it would go. Lunacy, let's have a look at Lunacy. What's Lunacy saying? Why do I call it Lunacy? Anyways, let's roll with this. What's this bad boy doing? All right, 5-minute time frame. See what I'm saying about these altcoins, ladies and gentlemen? Like, Bitcoin done nothing today, and people that may have been trading Bitcoin are probably getting really stressed out, okay? But look how Luna's just taken a nice nosedive to the downside. Give me another coin. To the window. What else do we got? Give me a coin. QNT. QNT USDT. QNT USD. Okay, then. It's earnings season soon, guys. We're already in it kind of thing. All right, Quant, man, look at this bad boy. It's been sat in the psychological ranges, man. What a story. Chilling in the psychological ranges. That's really important, man. Because we know once we come out of these psychological ranges, all right, and all week, Quant has stayed in there. And this is something that I do teach the patrons of the channel, talking about the logic to why you have to be cautious at the start of the trading week. Why this zone right here dictates what the rest of the week is going to be like. Okay? This sharp move up, back in, sharp move down, it's just consistent with profit taking, continuous. Matic, Senti. What on earth has been going on with Matic? That's what I mean, man. Like, let's just put things into perspective, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Let's just put things into perspective for a split second. Watch this. You guys, right? You guys got me watching this nut job of a boring asset. We could be paying attention to this bad boy right here making these fine moves. It's always going to be like that. Altcoins are volatile. All right? They climb. But of course, Bitcoin is a different price. So we got to give it the benefit. Man, today's been horrible. Horrible. You've been ripping it with Matic. Why does the psychological high and low ranges not show on USD JPY? Okay, let's have a look. I don't know if it's been programmed for Forex, but I can tell you what the psychological high and low is for JPY. If knowledge serves me correctly, let me just expand this out. Where is it? Oh, no, I need to upload that. Sorry, man. I haven't got the psychological ranges on here. I believe, if I'm knowledge serves me correctly, the psychological ranges, my guesstimate is this. Why? Because I've been paying close attention to dollar yen. and it hasn't moved anywhere. Hasn't gone absolutely nowhere other than coming up towards that vector candle recovery range. AAVE. What you got for me? Crawling, creeping down. Like I said to you guys, I mean, look at this structure. This is a beautiful structure for AAVE. Look at that. If the principle holds, okay, 1, 2, 3. If this range can hold, and tomorrow is a good day for news, then AAVE is going to shoot back up. Simple. All right? But it's all going to be based on tomorrow's news announcements. Like I said to you guys, you can do as many projections as you want. All right? You can make yourself believe that price is going to go up or it's going to go down. But until the news comes out, you won't know shit. Excuse me. All right? You ain't going to know nothing. Don't take the risk. Let the news come out. Because if the non-farm payrolls come out worse, then that means we know the Fed's going to get tighter. That means it's going to be more aggressive. That means interest rates are going to go up. That means the stock market's going to go down. And you can then follow suit. All right? My guy really wants it. TLM. This better be worth it, bro. Oh, my days. Right. Very choppy coin. Very choppy coin. Doing exactly what Quant is doing. Sat inside the psychological ranges. Very choppy. But it's held the daily open today, which is a good thing. Marginally. We've got a nice M structure right here. Come down level 1, drop level 2. If this structure breaks, then we're going for a level 3 break to the downside. Sushi's been doing some big moves. Oh, man. And where you got me streaming Bitcoin. Man. All right, listen, let me ask you a question. If you were to all pick one altcoin that you wanted me to only talk about all the time, not to shill it, I'm not down with the shilling, I couldn't care less. But if there was one altcoin that will, it always delivers with movements up or down, all right? None of this quiet behavior like Bitcoin acting like a 401k and doing nothing, right? What altcoin would you want me to talk about? Because so far, Sushi's been doing some numbers, man. Look at this bad boy right here. Some volatility on Sushi. I can't believe I missed out on this, man. What one coin? One altcoin. Okay. ApeCoin, Matic. This is the problem with Ethereum, man. When someone brings Ethereum into the equation, that's it. Ethereum is the altcoin, the alternative coin. Right. I'm looking at this bad boy, and I can see you guys, you are going a bit crazy. I'm seeing Matic turn up. Matic seems to be the one. Seems like it's Matic. All right, then. USDC, bro. You know what? That is the coin of the future, man. USDC. Let's check this coin out. Bro, that is madness. Look at this. Look at that for volatility. I remember, when I first got into crypto, when I was streaming crypto, one guy was like, yo, T, check out USDT, right? Stable coin, bruv. And I didn't know what it was at the time. And I was like, this coin ain't doing anything, bruv. Why'd you make me check that out, man? That made me look like, I look stupid, bro. But okay. What am I chatting? Here we go. I told you, tonight was just going to be a different one, man. Let's have a look on Bybit. This has been pumping for so long, right? And now it's coming back into what? Vector candle recovery. If you played the game, you would have seen that return. And now we are pending that return. Do you remember that, yeah? Soul extender. And die, that's it. That was funny. Straight. You know, I went to bed that night. I was like, man, that guy got me good, man. I know, like a right fool in front of like 1,500 people. What on earth is that? REEF. All right, then what's REEF saying? What on earth is going on with REEF? Why aren't you guys telling me about these coins, man? To be frank with you, ladies and gentlemen, these are volatile, mad coins. If you're not on the right side of these, you're done. Say goodnight to liquidations, bro. They're coming and knocking on your house saying, give me your bed, right? They ain't going to take your margin. They're going to take your house, your dog, and the missus, all right? They might give you the dog's collar back. You'll probably thank them for taking the missus. But when you trade these sort of assets, you're going to get shaken out, all right? Now, let's just look at the logic here for a second. If this was a news play, could we have gone on the assumption that they were preparing for this move? Hindsight is always going to say yes, all right? But just take the concept of the hybrid with me right now, okay? What did we speak about last night? The first vector, the first green vector candle above the 50 EMA. If you had gone long on this, you would have expected the retrace to recover this vector, but you would have kept your trade on the idea it was going to come back up and recover this point. Not that point, sorry. This point here and this point. At maximum, you would have said, you know what? I'm going to pay myself at this point. Maybe if I'm a bit brave, I might just leave it until there. Let's see if it happens, okay? Man, you would have seen a fat bad boy move to the upside and it would have taken you by storm. Now, it doesn't always work out like that, ladies and gentlemen. All right? It doesn't always work out like that. Yes, it is a bit. I'm hoping it's a funny stream because I'm always like, Mr. Market Maker, rise, retrace, continuation. Man, just stop it, man. It's the end of the week. Scrap it. Man. Take a break, ladies and gentlemen. This guy challenges us all the time. What are you doing, Bitcoin? HNT. Let's have a look at good old HNT. Stimulate my mind, ladies and gentlemen. What you got for me? What is this? HNUSAT. What? Bruv. UA. USDT. Bruv. Happy days. What you got for me? Now listen. This is a nice asset to trade. Why? Because the second you don't see many wicks, it tells you that it trades and it's and it moves nicely. Okay? All right, with the exception of this alien move here. But look at this beautiful drop to the downside, man. No surprise movements, no madness in the chart like this fruit job right here. It's just a nice asset to trade. All right? Always make sure that you've got one asset that you can turn to when your trading is going bad. All right? Because if you trade volatile assets, you're then going to keep trading that volatile asset because you're going to try and make back the money using the volatility of that asset. Go and find yourself an asset that trades nicely. Look at this. This trades nicely. All right, we had a little bit of a madness here, but it usually trades really well. Look at that bad boy recovery, man. It's like you could just say, you know what? I'm going to put the kettle on here and run a short. And by the time it's done, it will slowly work its way down. No surprise movement, man. I'm going to keep an eye on H&T. You know what? I'm adding H&T to my list. I'm adding it. That is a nice asset. I like the way it trades. I like that. Well, go up, man. Go up. This. Happy days. Have a look at dollar. All right, dollar dominance is finished. 112, ladies and gentlemen. Vector candle recovery to that zone. Happy day. BNB. All right, let's do a little bit of education right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right. There's the vector zones that have been fully recovered right there. BNB coming back into this towards the psychological high and low. Now, look, the vectors finalize in this area here, okay? The last zone, nah, there's nothing left. Higher time frames. Whenever you can't see any vectors to recover, see down here, principally, this is the last vector zone, in principle, because there's nothing recovering that point. Go into the higher time frames just so that you've covered your bases, because it's a collection of candlesticks that they'd need to recover. Here we go. See? We didn't see that on the 15-minute time frame. All right? We don't see that. So now we've got ourselves a vector range in principle based on the green vector candle zone. Go back into the 15-minute time frame, and it's inside there. Well, if you were just trading that logic, you wouldn't be trading towards it. So naturally, you'd be thinking, all right, this is the point where it starts to reverse. Well, if you do decide to run along from here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, and then it starts to come up, that's it. The idea of price going back down to that vector zone is not present to your mind in the 15-minute time frame. But then what happens if it then decides to rip down lower? You'll be like, hold on a second, there's no vector candles. But if you go onto the higher time frame, you'll understand. Well, that's a pool of liquidity. Now, before it actually gets towards that point, you're going to see price rise up, retrace, continuation, okay? Tino, on your face reveal, will you be wearing the green jumper? Do you know what? I've been banging on about this with Mike, right? What do I wear? What should I wear for the face reveal, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. I just want to kick back in a hoodie, man. But it's not exactly the greatest thing to do when you're revealing yourself, man. Like, I've got to wear a shirt, you know, make it look somewhat presentable. To be honest, man, I just want to chill. I think I'm in too much of a chilled zone today, guys. I'm just too chilled out today. Mare of a day today. It's just been madness for me. All right? Naked, bruv. Wu-Tang. No makeup, bruv. Ethereum. Let's have a look. BNB's moving, so something's happening. Have a look. All right, Ethereum ain't moving. Bitcoin's moving-ish. USDT. Oh, Lord. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, what do you see in front of you? Time for some studying, and then I'm going to let you guys be. Go Jesse Livermore style. Bro, you know what? I like that. I'll go Jesse Livermore style. Let me get Jesse Livermore up for you guys, just so you understand who I'm talking about all the time. Jesse Livermore. This guy made 100 million, lost 100 million, and made it back again. My guy was called the Great Bear of the Wall Street crash. The banks contacted him and said, listen, stop shorting the banks. Stop shorting the markets. This guy made 100 million in the 30s and 40s, man. Well, he died in the 40s, but in the year straight after the Wall Street crash, this guy ripped it apart. All right? Stock trader. Yeah? Read up on this guy. Most of what I talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is based on the ideas of this guy right here. Okay? If he can make 100 million and lose 100 million and make it back, that says something. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. Forgive me if I've chewed your ear off tonight, but we're going into the weekend, and tomorrow is going to get a bit tricky. Pay yourselves, go walk the dog, take the missus out, buy her a bag. Just stay away from the charts, man, because once this weekend's done, it's going to be a nice trading week next week. Mad love and respect, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves. Peace.